it's time to eat. Oh, hey. Yeah, that's right. Egg witch, baby. Bon apple tea. That's right. We're doing a what I eat in a week video. Entirely shot on the new Sony ZV-E1, which has the most beautiful 4K footage in a small, light, compact body, which makes it so easy to tote around and shoot every last thing that I put in my mouth this week. So let's go. Let's go see what I eat in a week. Hi guys. Okay, so here's the dealio. Here's my thoughts and feelings. What you need to know is that this first breakfast morning is gonna be very indicative of the whole 5 days. Will and I got Kismet last night. It is so good. And one of the things that's included is this delicious hummus. So I'm gonna make some gluten-free toast and smear it up with really, really good high quality hummus and call that my first breakfast of the week. Do we think Primrose is gonna eat her breakfast? Oh, is she gonna get camera shy? Nope, all right.
Oh, she was so close.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh my God, guys, this is the routine every single morning. I have something so depressing to show you. Not only is this Trader Joe's gluten-free bread like the tiniest bread that's ever existed, but I've only got the ends. This is a crouton, okay? Oh, just kidding, I've got one more piece. Where do they get off making bread this small? The Kismet hummus. The one other thing that I love from Kismet is that with every meal that you get a side of like salad and pickles. And I know it looks like it has been ravaged because it was by me last night. And I'm gonna ravage it all over again this morning. I'm gonna include some little pickledy things. I live for that. My tiny toast is ready. Looking good, barely taking up the plate. Love that. Gonna go in with our hummus. Very excited about that. Oh my God, this hummus is so good. Have this little drizzling olive oil I'm gonna just put a tiny bit of on. Also, everything but the bagel. Last but certainly not least, this is actually looking yum scrumdiddlyumptious. I'm just gonna put my little bits of pickles on here. And here's my scrumdiddlyumptious little breakfast. There's just like something about eating a meal like this that makes me feel like I'm a Middle Ages peasant. You know what I mean? Feeding myself from the earth. Pickling things so that I have something to store for the winter. And I'm sorry, that looks pretty good for being on like a tiny little cracker of toast. I know a lot of people don't f with pickled beets. I love pickled beets. Final bite of toast. So Skrilly Billy Willy made us a gluten-free pesto pasta with chicken, and we decided to take our lunch en plein air, outside if you will. Will just said something really fun. Will, what did you just say?
Nothing, I don't want to be involved.
Will is making blondies. Yeah, so I'm gonna be over here eating dark chocolate covered rice cakes.
You can have a bite though.
I can't have a bite though.
Why?
Because I'm being gluten-free.
I'm gonna make a whole tray of fresh brownies, and you know what? That's gonna waft in those nostrils of yours.
First of all, if it was brownies, I wouldn't care because as you know, I'm not really a chocolate girl.
Blondies.
It's the fact that it's a blondie that really hurts my feelings.
So what, you're not gonna have like any of them?
No. Also, apparently these have lead in them, so I read that somewhere.
Slowly poisoning yourself too.
Yeah, I'm going crazy. And I'll probably become a serial killer. And who am I gonna kill first? The person who made blondies that I can't eat.
You can make blondies.
No. Okay, not gonna lie. Monday dinner was a little stressful because we were a little stressed out by Primrose, not gonna lie. She wasn't eating the way we wanted her to. She lost a little weight while we were gone. We were stressed. So I went with one of my easiest meals to make. It's just sort of a beef and rice bowl, a little bit of teriyaki seasoning on it. Call it a frickin' day. It's delicious, it's easy, it looks relatively nice. And I added a little avocado to mine because I'm an avo girl, but Will is not. So we chomped down on that. Is someone rolling on the concrete? concrete. Oh, kissies, kissies. As you can tell from this gorgeous footage of the kitties, the Sony ZV-E1 is impeccable at recognizing your pets and keeping them in focus. And because it is the smallest, lightest, full-frame interchangeable lens camera, it makes it so easy to tote around and be able to capture the kitties in action. Good morning, everybody. As you probably just saw, we took the kitties out for a little run. And now it's time to eat. This morning we're doing egg witch sandwiches. If you want to talk about one of my most purchased items at Trader Joe's, it's these little baddies. Is it the most interesting breakfast that's ever been made? Absolutely not. Does it have 25 grams of protein in it? Yes. Am I dipping it in honey mustard? Yeah. And that's breakfast, baby. If you're someone who skips breakfast because you don't like making breakfast, get these. If you can believe it, I've been shooting audio with the onboard microphone. I mean, it is crispy. Probably the variable directivity in the 3-capsule microphone that might be doing it, but sounds good to me. What's up, bitch? Yeah, that's right. It's another lunch where I don't really want to have to do a whole lot. So I'm gonna preheat the oven to 450 degrees. And we're gonna make some nuggets! If my oven will turn on, oh God, please do the thing. Does anyone else's oven only turn on like 50% of the time? Preheating oven. We're gonna go very middle school packed lunch with this because first of all, I have nostalgia for that. Second of all, it just means I don't have to do a whole lot, you know? I've got organic chicky nuggies and I've got cotton candy grapes. And this together equals nutritional value. I'm also gonna eat one of these little Sumo oranges as well because, I don't know, I feel like I need one more thing. I use the rules of threes in a lot of different places in my life. Grape review. I'm disturbed. I'm bamboozled at how they make cotton candy grapes actually taste like cotton candy. What the hell? I don't know what was bargained for to get them to taste like this. Maybe a firstborn, but I would have bargained it too. And then don't even get me freaking started on these Sumo oranges. I bought into the hype on these bad boys and I regret nothing. These are the tastiest oranges I've had in such a long time. Like, you know when you get like a pithy, dry, bad orange and it like puts you off of it for the next 6 to 7 years? The Sumo orange is the antidote to that. Another aspect of the camera that I've been loving while I've been shooting is the fact that they have something called Creative Looks, which allows for stylized footage without having to do any color grading or stylizing in post. It's already in the camera. So good. It's kind of cute that whenever we eat, they have a little snack. Oh, hey. This is pizza.
This is
pizza.
Gluten-free pizza.
Will burned himself.
With a cauliflower crust.
And some honey.
And I burned myself.
We had just gotten a brand new TV in our bedroom and we were very excited. So to celebrate, we ate pizza in bed while watching Scream 5, I think. Not the newest one, but the one right before. Which one are you gonna use? Are you gonna use this or this?
We'll use that.
This?
Yeah.
Like most mornings, Will prepared coffee for us both on this day. I feel like this is an important thing to highlight because I couldn't really talk about what I eat in the day without talking about what I drank in the day, which is coffee from Will. Always. He makes the best pour-overs and he always spoils me with some kind of delicious Danish, most of the time light roast, delectable little coffee. I don't know. He's got the magic touch. He's a coffee man and boy do I benefit from that. So this is him making a wonderful pour-over for both of us. Also, look at that quality. Oh my gosh, Primrose, stop meowing. I'm trying to record. Jeezy Louise. Anyways, delicious amber tea-like coffee. Good morning. I'm going to make us some hash brown, egg, avocado breakfast piles. I don't know. I desperately want to call it a sandwich, but it's not a sandwich because there's not a piece of something on the top. There's only a piece of something on the bottom. It's a toast. It's like a hash brown toast. Duh. An open-faced hash brown toast, we'll call it. It's not nearly as fancy as I just made it sound. Also, why did I say fancy like that? I don't know. I've got a little bit of avocado, I've got some eggs, and I've got my hash browns. These are always sold out when I go shopping. I'm gonna try to make my eggs look nice this morning. I like a jammy centered egg, so I always do my eggs over easy, but I think that's one of the most unattractive egg profiles that you can have. Unfortunately, I can't be a sunny side up girl. The mucusness of an egg white, not my thing. Okay, so here I am whipping up a little breakfast, a little beef fast, if you will. I love these little hash browns. Oh my gosh, do I eat these up like nom 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 nom, like they're going out of style. I tried to give you guys pretty eggs this morning, pretty feet. If you know that's Skit, then you know that's Skit. Yeah, it's a pretty simple little recipe. It's, you know, good bit of protein, nice little crunch. I add the rest of my avocado to mine, because like I said previously, I'm an avo girl. Did I add mayonnaise? Yeah, leave me alone. Everything but the bagel seasoning, of course I did. And I also had mine with a little bit of ketchup. But look how yummy that looks. Yummy. And that's right, we're back to my breakfast nook. This is my favorite little breakfast eating spotterino. So this is where I'm gonna do it. This is what my dad calls a fillet bite, a little bit of everything. And it's probably gonna be the best bite on the whole plate. Bon appetit. Grab a fork if you want it. I'm not saying breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, but it might be. I never thought that would be me, but there's something about a breakfast that just f***ing hits. I think it's because like halfway through the day I lose my willpower to want to cook, but like in the morning I'm like, yeah, let's go.
I'm a dinner guy.
You are so a dinner guy.
I'm a dinner guy.
I'm not a lunch girl. I'm a breakfast and a dinner girl. I rarely make a lunch that's worth talking about. And even then it's like, if I make a lunch that's too good, then it's like cutting into my dinner. Some days you eat lunch and sometimes lunch eats you. We made corn for lunch. Added some tahini and replacement cojita, which is Parmesan in this case. Well, that's yours, babe Lish.
As you can see, those are some corn ribs.
It's corn. Like, it's definitely corn.
Oh, they kind of slap.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They're really good. Do you remember the first time we had a corn rib?
The first time we had a corn rib?
Yeah.
That was Japan. That tempura place that made me throw up.
Yeah.
It was really good. At that point in the meal, I was in a really happy place.
Because it was basically this, but covered in tempura, wasn't it?
I'll never forget the matcha salt that was with it. It gave the salt like a really earthy flavor. I will be searching for that high forever. For mouth. You're not going outside, girl. Oh, girl. If she doesn't get a sunny day outside every single day, she's irate.
And then she abuses us.
And then she abuses us. Rude. Once dinner was Chinese food and I ate it so quickly that I didn't even get a clip of it. Will and I were very naughty, very bad. Didn't have breakfast this morning, not good. So now we're gonna go get like brunch pizza bagels. You'll see when we get there. I'm really hungry. Bagel plus slice in Highland Park. Guys, best gluten-free bagel ever. And then I went out with my friend Liesel on Thursday and we got dirty martinis and had kebabs for dinner, but I didn't want to animate kebabs. Back to the breakfast chair. I don't know why I want to eat breakfast here every single morning, but I do. Yeah, that's right. Egg witch, baby, and some grapes. Let's go. I'm very excited about this. It is such a rainy, gross day, so I'm like, let's take it easy sleazy, you know? I'm kind of thinking I might do a proper yummy, non-low FODMAP meal tonight because I really want to do kind of a beans and greens situation. So I might go get groceries for that today. All right, I'm gonna make myself a little bit of a matcha. Hello. Ceremonial grade matcha. This is really good matcha and I really don't like wasting it because it is expensive. I got it from Kumquat, which is like my local cafe. They have a lot of cool Asian coffee brands like Fritz as well, which is a Korean coffee brand. I have this big ass teacup that I pull out sometimes that's basically more of a soup bowl than a mug. You know what I mean? It's kind of that day outside, you know? So I'm gonna heat up some oat milk and then I'm going to get to making the matcha. Here's my matcha process, since you guys have been dying to know, okay? I use a scale, I use a sifter to get extra smooth matcha. I tear the scale, and then I add about 2 grams of matcha powder, sift it finely so I don't get any clumps, and then I pour 80 degrees Celsius water, just a little bit, into the bottom of the mug, a little bit of maple syrup, and then I go ahead and zhuzh that together with my little mixer, my little whisk. I added some hot oat milk to this, and my delicious cuppa is ready to go. Honestly, this sustains me. If I could have like 4 of these a day, I would. I would probably be pooping my pants or running a mile a minute, but it might be worth it. Hello. I'm gonna make one of my favorite recipes out of Molly Baz's cookbook, Cook This Book. It's a really, really delicious, yummy, soupy kind of beans and chicken recipe, so let's get started. This recipe starts by peeling a whole bulb of garlic, and obviously you have to have your sous chef inspect it. I moved him off the table, by the way, as I was doing the rest of this. I went to go grab a lemon from our tree in the rain. It is a very wonky lemon. Someone tell me what kind of lemon this is, okay? Help me out. It looks like an orange, but it tastes like a lemon. Then I'm gonna pat off some chicken legs. You can definitely do whole legs and thighs situation. This is what was available to me, so I grabbed these and I put them in some olive oil, let them really brown up, get that Maillard reaction going, baby. Added our lemon peel, added all of our garlic except for one rogue one that ran off the table and I had to grab. Add 3 sage leaves and strips of applewood smoked bacon. Then after that's gone for like a minute maybe, you add some milk down the sides, which I know sounds crazy. Made myself a little cup of tea while I was waiting for this to finish, and I think it's time to take it out of the oven for the first time. This smells incredible, by the way. So what you need to know about this is that the milk curdles with all of the lemon. We're gonna put a whole bunch of kale in this sauce. When the milk curdles, you're left with these curds of delicious, almost like quick ricotta. It's so good. You add some beans, your kale, you nestle the chicken back in place. All of those little bits of cheesy goodness get even more amplified the second time that you cook it. I bet you're wondering, what have these two been up to the whole time I've been cooking? I bet that's been a big question of yours. Oh, life is hard. Life is hard for a kitty cat. And after about an hour in total of cooking, you are left with the most delicious, soupy, beans and greens, hearty chicken and garlic, lemon on top. Oh, just divine little bowl. It is so perfect for a rainy day. Please try it. Oh.
What is the flavor I'm tasting?
Garlic.
Garlic.
It is so garlicky. I was so in the mood for this because of how rainy it was outside. I would say that is a success.
Yeah.
And after scraping up every last little morsel that I could, it was time to take the greatest treat of all, a little nap. And that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me to eat and eat and eat some more. Once again, thank you so much to Sony for letting me shoot this entire video on the new Sony ZV-E1. Such a high quality vlogging camera. If you want to step up your game, this is the camera to do it with. It is wonderful to use, so intuitive, and has relieved so many pain points that I have previously had trying to do vlogs. I mean, the clear standout when using this camera is the autofocus. I have never used a camera that is so intuitive when it comes to its focus. It could catch on to one of the cats running around almost immediately when I turned the camera on them. It did the same thing when it recognized a human face that it had seen before. It's genuinely so impressive. I would take a look at one of these if you are considering doing a little upgrade. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.